Good morning, friends. Coach Sarah here with Araya Hope Health. If you are watching the playback from YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, like, and the notification bell so that you don't miss an episode. And if you are with me live today from my Simply Cookin with Coach Sarah group, thank you for joining me. I am excited to show you guys today how to make the fennel and fig smoothie. And it's actually called Fennel and Figs Feel Better Shake. Feel Better Shake. It is found in Trim Healthy Table, and it's on page 485. 485. So I'm gonna let you guys, if you're watching live from my cooking group, first off, say hi, welcome, thank you for being here. I'm gonna let you guys vote if you want to see the smoothie made with or without okra. And let me tell you the difference. The difference is the one without okra will look like the picture in the book, which looks like this, like brownish. And if we make the one with okra, it is going to be greenish. So what do you guys say? You guys cast your vote if you want it with or without okra. If you're live watching right now, you guys can tell me what you guys want me to make and I will make it for you the way you choose. Okay, so let's get started. I am so happy with this recipe. I don't know how many times I have just like driven, like you're skimming the recipes and you're like, oh, that looks good, but I'm not really sure. And where do you find fennel and where do you find figs? So I have seen this. I mean, how long has this book been out? For years. So I'm like, yep, not making that because I don't know where anything is. It sounds interesting though, because it says it tastes like a fig Newton. Now, hold up. If you're like, I don't like fig Newtons. I don't like fig Newtons either, but guess what? I love this smoothie. So if you love fig Newtons, you're gonna love this smoothie. And if you don't love fig Newtons, guess what? You're gonna love this smoothie. So I started with, I just warmed up some water. This recipe, I don't want it to intimidate you. If you guys saw it in the book, I'm just gonna whoa, look, it's like lots of ingredients, right? It looks like that. Well, it's not that bad. The actual ingredients is like this big. And then the mini shake is the one that carries over. So I hope I break it down for you guys so you don't feel so like, how do I make this smoothie? It's so much ingredients. It's really not. So hopefully this simplifies and we demystify the fennel and figs for you today. So are you guys casting your votes? I see no votes. Tell me. Oh, without. Oh boy, you guys are like tying it up here. You're making it very hard for me. So keep voting. If you're just joining, we're voting on if you want it with or without okra. And I can tell you the benefits of either way. So if you decide to do this, first off, you need to get some fennel and figs. Where do you find fennel and figs? Well, fennel looks like this, and it comes in the spice aisle. So I just want to put some in my hand so you guys can see it. Comes in the spice aisle. You can just pick some up. I found mine at Whole Foods because it is a little bit, I didn't see it at like the traditional store, but maybe you guys have seen it at Target or Walmart. Let me know if you have, because I haven't seen it yet. But I got this from Whole Foods. They had a bunch of them. So you could pick this up. You guys, it smells so good. Okay, it smells like black licorice. I don't like black licorice, but I love the smell of fennel. So just smell it. It's refreshing. It takes me to a time when we went to, have you guys gone to Monterey, California? Oh my goodness, I was like, it was cutting out. I hope it doesn't cut out. Okay, we went to Monterey, California, and they have like all this fennel, and when you run by it, you can just breathe it in. It's so good. It's so good. So this is fennel, and it has a lot of it helps with digestion. And so this smoothie is to help you with your digestion, which also is what figs do. So 2 parts to this smoothie. Don't let that intimidate you. You can sleep while it's doing part 1. So part 1 is figs are hard to find. I found this huge bag at Costco. It's $8.49 for this big bag at Costco. So you can go pick one up. Now, I hope you're like, oh, those are dried and they're very high glycemic. So should we really be having this? Well, it's really cool. It even talks about it in the book, so you can reference this from the book. When you rehydrate them, so that's what I've been doing overnight. You take 4 dried figs, you put them in a bowl with water, then you rehydrate them. First, you rinse your figs. Rinse them off, put them in the bowl, put the water on top, let this sit overnight. It reabsorbs the water, and now what we're gonna do, we're going to remove them from this water. So I'm gonna put them straight into my blender. This is another tip for you guys. I do not follow the recipe exactly because there's like blend this, then blend this, and then blend this. And you know me, guys, I like it short, sweet, and simple. So blend it all together, almost. Stay with me because I wanna make sure you don't miss a step here. So we're gonna put our figs in. You guys, I know they look weird, but trust me on this. Just trust me on this. They're really good. See, they look weird. They're weird. Some of you, I saw you have fig trees. I'm so jealous. I live in Minnesota. I have never seen a fresh fig at the store. Maybe I'm missing something or I've walked by them. I've never seen one. But I heard they're very expensive if you buy them fresh. So you can buy them fresh, but I heard they're expensive. So this is a great option. Look at this, you guys. This took out a ton of the sugars by letting it sit overnight, reabsorbing the water. We're sitting with the extra sugars here. You just pitch this. This is done. You don't use this at all. All right, we're gonna put that back there. So where do you get this? Costco, or online. Cheapest is Costco. If you order it online, it was like double the price for this same 2.5 pound bag, was like $16.49 or something like that. And if you get the bag, you can get a smaller bag, like a 1 pound bag online for like $10. So if you really, really can't find it in your area, then you can just get a smaller bag online. And this bag is gonna last forever because you use 4 at a time for the smoothie. So while we are prepping this, you also want to, I warmed up some water. This is the only, so this is part 2. Warm up some water. You're gonna add your gelatin. So I'm using just gelatin. And then you can also, let me get this in here first. I gotta measure it. Measuring my just gelatin. So this is 2. Did I get a spoon? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, I have my other one here. La, la, la. Okay, this right here, we just are dissolving the gelatin in this bowl. And then we're also going to add our fennel, which I already showed you. I need a towel. I'm making a mess. Okay, so we're gonna add our fennel. You can use a tea bag if you want. A fennel tea bag, that is also an option. You can use this fennel. I did not look for the tea bag, so if you have some at home, it's a great option. Now this has to sit for 10 minutes to steep. This is the only extra step. So there's a couple steps to this, but it's really not hard. That's why I want to show it to you. So I already did it here. This one's done, this one's steeped. This is my mesh strainer. You can get a 3-pack of these from Amazon, very cheap for 3 of them. I mean, if you want to order one, you can just get one. So I'm going to put that on my blender, and then I'm just going to strain it straight in. Again, eliminating a process. If you want to put it like in a mesh bag and squeeze it out, you could do that. So there we go. Taking it out. Then we're going to add, now this is an option. If you are dairy-free, you don't have to use kefir. You can use almond milk or cashew milk. So those are some options for you, or even just water. So I'm gonna add in the kefir. I double fermented my kefir from Trader Joe's, left it out on the counter for 24 hours. And I've seen a lot of you guys ask the question like, what if I left it on the counter for 2 days? Or what if I left it on the counter for 2 days and then threw it in the fridge and it sat there for a month? Can I still eat it? I do. So my answer would be yes. I haven't died yet, so I think you'll be fine. This is super, super sour. So I want to tell you that one in advance. If you do the almond milk or the cashew milk, you're going to want to scale back on the sweetener because this is so tart. So I add in an extra donk of stevia, which I'll show you when we get there. Kefir is so healing for your gut, and it adds good probiotics to it. So if you can use kefir, please try it with the kefir. It's delicious. Now we are going to add, what are we going to add? Collagen. So we're going to add some collagen. Which, oh, by the way, you guys, another option for my dairy-free mamas. I am going to use the whey. I don't have any issues with this pristine whey from THM. But if you can't use it, you can use an egg white protein with collagen mix, and it should fluff up the same. So that's an option for you as well. Okay, so we're going to add in some whey protein powder. And then we're going to add in some MCT. I am going to measure this because this is an E. Okay, we're almost to the part where we're going to either add in the okra or not. So cast your vote, okra or no okra. What would you like to see? I've seen you guys say both, so I'm torn. I'm still torn. We're going to add Himalayan salt. So we're just going to put a couple pinches of that. This is just regular Himalayan. Now, what else? Oh, some vanilla extract. This is actually homemade. I just made my own. So homemade vanilla. Now let's see what else we're missing from our thing. MCT, kefir. Oh, this is optional, completely optional. Sunflower lecithin. If you have it, it does make a creamier smoothie. So you could add that if you like. Just it doesn't even take very much. It's very tiny. Very tiny amount. Then we're going to add our sweetener, which is stevia. So I put my THM Pure Stevia. This is just in an Epicure seasoning jar. So if you have an old seasoning jar, these work great because then they can fit, the taller ones will fit the little donker. So that's nice. Now remember, this is sour because I added the kefir. So I'm going to use, oh, and I hope you're like, whoa, you're using straight stevia for once, Sarah. Okay, we're doing, figs are very sweet on their own. So if you, trust me on this, if you have your stevia, this is gonna be the most economical way to make this, and it tastes awesome, and there's no weird aftertaste. So you can use your whole stevia. You don't need to waste your gentle sweet on this one, okay? Trust me. I'm gonna do 3 donks. Now remember, if you use almond milk, start with 1. You can blend the whole thing, and then you can add in a second donk and a third donk if you need to. But I'd rather you like err on the side of caution because if you make it too sweet, you're done. It's too late. So do that. All right, what are we missing? Okay, what did you guys say? You guys made it torn, I think. I have to look. Oh, with. Okay, I'm seeing more with. So we're doing it for you guys with the okra. Now, this is easy. If you don't want okra and you want it to look exactly like the picture, you just use 2 cups of ice. So I'm just gonna use 1 cup of ice. So we'll leave some out. And then we're gonna use a cup of okra. If you're a little like timid with the okra, start with half a cup. Start with less, and then you can scale it up. But I know a lot of you are doing the okra smoothie challenge. And if you are, this is a great way to add okra in. Also, another smoothie option for your morning so you don't have to get stuck in the peanut butter one. So I'm gonna add this in. That looks good. Now, we're gonna blend this for about a minute. So you can sing a little song, do some dishes right now while we blend. Now remember, this is gonna be a little green, so don't be scared of it. Okay. So I counted, I hope you guys can hear me. I think you can. I counted to 60 yesterday when I blended it to make sure that it pureed the okra and that it pureed the figs. So you see, I dumped everything in together. Again, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Oh, it's coming together. Now, you guys remember, when you're blending, what do we do? When in doubt, blend longer. Blend longer, okay, guys? There is nothing like finding a big old chunk of fig or a big old chunk of okra in your, while you're drinking it, and then you're like chewing on it. No, you don't want that. So blend longer, blend longer. Oh, it's almost done. Almost done. So close. I think it's done. Oh, it's smooth. Hear that? Ooh, it's done. Okay, I'm so happy. You guys, you're gonna notice it's green. So if you don't want a green, don't add the okra. But if you want the health benefits of the okra, please try it with the okra. Because guess what? It's good. It's good. I told you guys I would tell you, and it's so good. I'm definitely going to be adding the okra when I drink it because I want the health benefits of the okra. Now this makes 2 cups-ish. It's not near as big as the peanut butter banana one, but it is very good. Now, I want to tell you guys, I hope you noticed this does not have glucose or xanthan. So if you're sensitive to glucose or xanthan, you are going to love this smoothie because this is completely healing to your gut, and it really will help aid your digestive tract. So if you've been struggling in that area, this is the smoothie for you. And no, it's not gonna make you like stuck on the toilet. I promise. It did not do that to me. And I've had it 2 days in a row, and I'm doing great. Life is good. So, okay, you can see this is my smaller cups. This is not, if I fill my mason jar, it's like 3/4. So that's what you should expect if you're doing a quart mason jar. It's about 3/4. So this is what it looks like. Okay, let's see if I nailed it or if I failed it. I hope I nailed it. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. I love this smoothie so much. It's so good. Okay, I hope you trust me. If you make this, will you tag me on Instagram and Facebook that you made this smoothie with a picture? I love seeing your guys' tags. It just makes my heart like so happy and filled with joy that you guys are making things that I'm showcasing to you guys, because I really do want you to try it, and I really do hope it blesses you. Tag me at Araya Hope Health. Araya is Araya and then Hope and then Health on Instagram and Facebook. Hey, if you are soaking your figs, or whatever step you are, this is not figs soaking. I should show you the soaking figs. I did 2 batches of figs soaking because I want to, you know who I'm going to make one for? Turmel Papa. So if you are soaking your figs, because who says, hey, I'm soaking figs today? What are you doing today? Oh, I'm soaking my figs. That's weird, right? Or like hacking your mushrooms, right? So do hashtag soaking my figs and then tag me so I could see your figs soaking for this, because I love seeing that, you guys. It's so fun. Okay, well, don't forget to find your figs at where? Costco, or you can get some even in those bulk bins at like Whole Foods. You can find some dried figs there. Don't forget to soak them. It's really important so you don't have them high on the glycemic index. This is going to lower that impact for you, help with your digestion, and really bless your socks off. And don't be afraid of it. Whether you love Fig Newtons or don't love Fig Newtons, I think you're going to really, really like this smoothie. If you aren't already in my cooking group, I just want to invite you to hop on over here for next week when we go live again, making something super fun in my kitchen. Thank you for being in my kitchen. If you're on YouTube watching, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell so that you don't miss an episode. Now, you guys, cheers. Go make yourself a fennel and fig smoothie. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Be strong and courageous, and be encouraged, guys. Have a good one. Bye.